So hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Terry. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys and gals are all doing fantastic out there. And what I'm about to say is something that I have dreamed of saying since I first got my start in this whole content creation space almost a decade or so ago. And I just aged myself there, but you know what though? It's okay. Now, before I say what I was building up to say just now a second ago, a little while ago, you might have noticed how I made a video about how it seems like TC Helicon has unfortunately decided to kill off their Go XLR one more time. And as we all know, same as last time, there's no guarantee that they'll ever pick up support, or at least, the development team to make more features, add on support for new stuff and things, all that jazz. And frankly here, folks, now that there's no team behind the product, it could essentially just be one Windows update away for it not working at all inside of Windows, which would suck very bad, of course, obviously, right? So somebody, and I'm not sure how, but somebody at Elgato, they came across that video. I don't know how, but they emailed me, said, "Hey Terry, we would love to send you our Stream Deck Plus and XLR dock. Would that be something you would be interested in?" So obviously, I said yes, which I still can't believe. Like, I'm holding the boxes right here. I've had this set up at my desk for nearly a month now, using it on my live streams over on Twitch and my recordings here on my workstation, and I still can't believe it. So, Elgato, I love you guys and gals. Y'all continue to make killer products, and thank you so much for this incredible opportunity. Like, I'm still in shock, I really am. Now, one of the first major things I want to mention about the Stream Deck Plus, my Go XLR dock, is just the overall space savings on my desk that I have now. Like, I'll show you all here, okay? My old setup literally took up this entire spot, and I would have to scoot my speaker all the way over here just for that big hunk of hardware to sit there, right? But now, all I need is this. No external power cables or anything. This is all I need for my entire audio setup. It's great. But right now though, folks, I'm going to switch over to my B cam here on my workstation to show you guys my Wavelink setup and how I have this incorporated into my workflow here. Well, hey everybody, fancy seeing y'all here. So yeah, this is my workstation. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my desktop capture here. So as you can see, this is how I have my Wavelink software actually hooked up. This is my microphone, of course, again, the SM7B with no inline amplification at all by, like a cloud lifter or a FET head. This thing powers this microphone, no problem whatsoever. I have my voice chat, music, my game audio, and then of course my system audio for like, Chrome or anything else I might be running in the background that doesn't need to go through my music, voice chat channels, or of course my game channel as well. And you know what, y'all, for real, I really do wish all software was this easy to set up. It's so intuitive, anyone can do it, okay? So to add a game to your game channel here, all you have to do is launch the software, click down on the drop down list here, and then select the game you want in your game channel. I'll show you how to do that right now, okay? Alright here everybody, so as you all can see, Destiny 2 The Final Shape, one of my favorite games to play over on Twitch, this is now launched, okay? So if I want to add this to my game channel, normally we had to, gone into like, the Windows sound settings, all that jazz, but there's a very quick way to do it here now, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull this back up here. So as you can see here, folks, in real time, okay? To add this to the game channel, all you got to do, click the little drop down, find it, Destiny 2, and now Destiny 2 is in my game channel. It's that simple. But there's also a way you could set this up to do a little one-click button press on a Stream Deck or Stream Deck Plus to add any full screen application, or any active window, I should say, to your game channel. It's pretty cool. And as you can see here, folks, I have it set up right here, okay? To get something like this here, you gotta open up the Stream Deck software. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave mine here on the Stream Deck Plus. I'm going to go ahead and drag this input option up to an empty spot. I'm going to go ahead and hit add. Then I'm going to select my game channel here, okay? And just so it stands out a little bit more on my Stream Deck here, I'm going to give it a matching colored icon here to where it matches what it looks like here on the Link software itself. I'm going to go handheld here for this next part, okay? So as y'all can see here, folks, I went ahead and deleted Destiny 2 from the game channel here, okay? But what I'm going to do is in real time here, I'm going to go right over here. I am clicked inside of Destiny 2, and as you can see here, folks, Destiny 2 is now inside the game channel option, right? I'm going to go ahead and hit that to add it, and just like that there, folks, as you can see, it automatically got added. How cool is that? And again here, folks, you can set up buttons like that for any channel you want. Game, music, voice, it does not matter. But okay, y'all, this is the one that really blew my mind, okay? What I'm about to show you guys and gals next is something that they mentioned in their emails that I had to truly see to believe here, okay? Now, look, don't get me wrong, yeah. The Wavelength software is very, very powerful. You know, I have a custom EQ in here. I have the Elgato compressor on here, which in my opinion, they all do a fantastic job. I have no problems with any of these filters or anything like that. The compressor is also very good as well. I love the way this here is set up. They also have a really good option in here for a low impedance mode for your headphones. They also have an option for 48 volts phantom power if you happen to run a condenser style microphone, or again, if you want to use an inline amplifier for a dynamic microphone like what I'm using now. But the thing that I really wanted to show off here, folks, like, yeah, the clip guard's really cool. The wave gain lock is really cool as well, to where, you know, like another application won't take control over the gain of the microphone. You can click this here to say, hey, don't allow that. So that's a cool feature. Again, clip guard, really cool as well. But the one thing that I really wanted to show you all, because it actually blew my mind, was right here, folks. It is the voice focus option here. Okay, let me move that over here. It is the voice focus that uses AI to cut out everything that might be going on around you other than your voice. And what's cool about this option here, y'all, is that it doesn't matter if you have an AMD graphics card, NVIDIA graphics card, Intel hardware, AMD hardware. It does not matter. It all runs locally here on your system with little to no impact to your overall system resources at all. And it sounds really good here, okay? So in real time, I'm going to show you how well this actually works. All right, everybody. So again, one take here. I have this being recorded here in the background. You guys can feel like there's no like trickery here or anything. So this is just some white noise from a YouTube video. Obviously, it's pretty annoying, right? And as you all can see here, I have the voice focus turned up to 100% or its strongest setting here. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on right now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well, it's still on, but whenever I'm not talking, there's no activity on my microphone whatsoever. That is insane. So I'm going to just talk here for a minute to see how well it actually cuts out this white noise. Now, again, this is most definitely a worst case scenario. And I could never imagine anybody streaming in an environment to where something this loud is right up against their microphone. So again, worst case scenario, but whenever I'm not talking, there's no activity whatsoever. So that's pretty darn impressive if you ask me. Another cool feature that I talked about a second ago whenever it popped up on screen was their clip guard. So what does that do? Well, it essentially does what it sounds like. And in case you like to get loud and obnoxious during gameplay, you can get loud and yell and scream and everything. And sometimes that might make you peak a little bit to your viewers. And frankly, you don't want to blow out your viewers' eardrums, like you depend on their support and they can't support you if they can't hear you, right? So here's how you can activate that. Just one more time here, folks. Going to go up here to my drop down for my microphone. Going to go and turn on the clip guard. So now I should be able to yell a little bit louder like this here. And as you can see, I am peaking, but it shouldn't be blowing out your eardrum. So check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Not going to lie, y'all. Felt good to yell like that. Just throwing that out there. And while we're in here as well, too, folks, you could also see that there's a built-in low-cut filter. Like right now, I have mine off because personally, I prefer to do that on the EQ side of things. But if you just want a little one-click thing to get rid of a rumble from like a fan or an air conditioner, you have 3 options here. Either off for the low-cut filter, it can cut off the 80 hertz range or the 120 hertz range. Now, 9 times out of 10, I just recommend people do this with like an 80 hertz range. But again, if you also prefer to do that inside of an EQ, you can do it. I did. I added the Elgato EQ here as a filter. And then what I did was I just told it, hey, anything at the 80 hertz range, just cut that off. So if you want to do something like this here or the one-click low-cut filter, that's essentially doing the exact same thing, just 2 different ways. Another really awesome feature that I want to just touch base on here with the Link software is that in this new update, they allowed you to rename your audio channels directly inside of Wavelink, and it will be reflected inside of your sound settings menu. So that way there,
you're not always searching for, well, hey, where's that, random channel that I'm looking for OBS or whatever software you might use, right? So just to show you that here, I'm going to go into the Wavelength software. I'm going to change music here, okay? I'm going to call this here the music in all caps just to really show you guys the change here, okay? Then I'm going to pull up my sound settings, and then I'm going to click on playback to find it. And just like that, folks, that random channel you might never be able to find, it has the name that you yourself gave it. That is so cool. I wish this was a feature that more companies paid attention to, but Elgato, thank you for that, for real.
All right, everybody. So look, before I actually wrap up this video, I just want to take a second just to once again say thank you to Elgato for sending me out the Stream Deck Plus and the XLR dock. But more importantly, I actually want to thank you guys and gals out there right now watching this video. Me being able to bring this kind of content to you would not be possible without every single one of you guys and gals out there actually stopping to take time to watch my videos, liking them, subscribing to the channel. Just thank you all so much, folks. It means the world to me. It truly does. And of course, like I said at the beginning of the video, just one more time again, Elgato, huge shout out to you guys and gals. Thank you so much for reaching out and again, providing the hardware for this video. So with all that stuff out of the way though, folks, do I think that the Stream Deck Plus and the XLR dock from Elgato will be a good alternative and or replacement to your current audio setup? And you know what? Without a doubt, 100%. Yes, I always thought it was pretty good from what I've seen other people use it for, but the fact that I'm able to actually get hands-on with it now for this video, I'm a little upset that I didn't swap out to something like this earlier in my streaming career. Just how easy they make it to do the one-click audio routing for your different channels and everything. That's a game changer. It really, really is. And I can't tell you how many times that I would go to the Windows audio mixer, change an output device, and for whatever reason, it would break my entire audio chain and I would have to restart my system, set everything back to default. It would just be a pain in the behind. So the fact that Elgato took it upon themselves to build everything you would need directly inside of their Wavelength software, that is an industry game changer in my opinion, and it's awesome. But everybody though, for real, I hope you guys and gals out there enjoyed the video. I had a ton of fun making it. And you know what? If you want to see more content like this here on the channel, do me a huge favor. Get this video a like. Get subscribed to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, folks. It helps me out way more than you will ever possibly know. And I'm going to go get this video edited so I can play some more with this software. So I will catch you guys in the next one, y'all. And as per usual, happy streaming.